Right, shalom, shalom. First, I'd like to give all praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Waharakah Kodash, and double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to you brothers out there in the highways and the byways teaching His word in all sincerity and in truth. Now, we had the inauguration, aka the consecration, by the wicked elite of Donald Trump to fulfill whatever enterprise they have in mind. You know, we got an idea what that very well could be going forward. And it's interesting, it's 2025. Now, I've spoken before, you would have heard me speak of Alice Bailey, Helena Blavatsky. These are pillars in the occult. Alice Bailey is like one of the chief prophetesses, priestesses of the left-hand side. She's written more books than any other woman. Now, she prophesied on the left-hand side, right, of 2025. So it's the students of the writings of Alice Bailey know that the year 2025 is anticipated to be a vital spiritual significance. We're told that the 25th year of each century, even as far back as 1425, constitutes a pivotal point for the coming century in the plans formulated by the masters of wisdom, the spiritual hierarchy. At these centennial interludes, the hierarchy meets in conclave to consider the needs not only of the human kingdom, but the animal, vegetable, blah, 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 blah. Right? Now, this lines up with this dude, Donald Trump, because as we know, everything this man does on the left-hand side is rooted in occultism and witchcraft. And case in point, all right, you had this whole thing with Elon Musk, right, giving out the Nazi salute. Now, people associate this particular hand movement with Nazism. But what they don't understand is, just like Elon and Trump are occultists, all right, same way Biden, they're all occultists. They're all Masonic. They all speak with the hidden hand. They're all workers of witchcraft. So was Adolf Hitler and the Nazis, all right? Because they're all part of the same team. Behind closed doors, these people have the same enterprise. So when you see this, you have to realize that, yeah, Elon, you would think Elon's manifesting the Nazis, but he's not. He's manifesting the same witchcraft that the Nazis manifested, all right, which goes back to Rome. All right, where is it? There we go. And it's called the Saluto Romano. All right, and it goes back to ancient Rome, because this is Rome all over again. Rome reincarnated. Okay, so most people, they see it and they associate it with Nazism. It actually goes back a lot further than that. All right, because these people, you know, they're occultists, they're witches, and they're warlocks. And Trump speaks about this golden age in his speech. Yeah, that's all occult speak. All right, because Alice Bailey also prophesied on the left-hand side of this golden age. So there's no coincidence that Trump kept pushing that, yeah, golden age, because all these elites, they subscribe to Alice Bailey, Helena Blavatsky, you know, the same religion, theosophy, Luciferianism. They're all juiced in to that same enterprise, which goes into Esau trying to establish his own birthright and become God. All right. Now, the average person, they don't understand these things. They don't know nothing about this. These are things which are hidden. They're not given plainly to the public. So when they hear Trump and these insiders say certain things, they don't know what they're talking about. So they take it one way, but the elites mean it a completely different way. So these morons, they hear the golden age, they think it's something good for them, not knowing that the golden age is the elites talking about their total enslavement. There's people are insane. But 2 Corinthians 2 and 11 says, lest Satan should get advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. We're not ignorant to the fact that we're dealing with a bunch of witches and warlocks, a bunch of soothsayers and diviners, and we know exactly what they're about. But we also know that they believe in lies, and their council, right, the council of Alice Bailey, the council of Helena Blavatsky, is going to come to naught. But they're going to try, and that's going to fulfill prophecy. All right, because they're trying to establish this new world order. That's why they brought the presidential inauguration inside the Capitol building under the apotheosis of Washington, which represents new beginnings, transcendence. All right, and they told the people, oh yeah, no, it's because it's cold, when on record it's been colder and they've held inaugurations outside. Oh well, it's a security risk. There ain't no security risk, because Trump isn't at risk, because he is a chosen one of the elites. That's why they were all there, both the Republican and the Democratic witches and warlocks. They were all there to take part in the ceremony to consecrate him. If they didn't believe in him, then why would they join in a ceremony to consecrate him? That was a religious Luciferian ceremony to consecrate the augur, which is Trump, for his task that he's been consecrated on the left-hand side to do, which we believe he very well might be the guy to push through these last prophecies that we've been waiting for. Beautiful. Get to it, man. All right, Psalms 33 and 10, the Lord bringeth the counsel of the heathen to naught. Right, he maketh the devices of the people of none effect. See, all these false prophecies, Alice Bailey, Helena Blavatsky, all right, all these divinations and all that they're doing, all this witchcraft that they're working, the sacrifices that they're making, it's gonna come to naught, because guess what? Yahushua is still gonna come. He gonna smite the foot of the statue, and all things are gonna be brought under his dominion. Simple as that. They ain't got no witchcraft for that, I promise you. You ain't got no juice for that. Your credit's gonna run out. The counsel of the Lord standeth forever. Yeah, this word, these prophecies. And this word has condemned you, Esau, and there's no witchcraft that can justify you. There's no witchcraft, there's no divination, there's no demon, there's no nothing that can overthrow your condemnation, man. As wise as these Edomites think they have become in the dark arts, in the sciences, there ain't enough science out there to overthrow the counsel of the Lord, man. And that's why we, even though we see what they're doing in the witchcraft they're working, we aren't dismayed, because we know, yeah, you only gonna do as much as what the Lord allow you to do, but you ain't gonna achieve what you're trying to achieve. The Lord's gonna justify his elect, man. So you keep doing what you're doing, man. Just like in Egypt, their Magi's, they had a good run. But when them plagues came, what did the witchcraft do for them? They ran out of credit. That's how it goes. Thus saith the Lord always wins, man. It's as simple as that. That's a rule of the universe. You can't break it. You can't go around the thing. You can't go around this thing. There's no way. You best believe. All right? And if you don't believe, guess what? He's gonna find out. There ain't no divination. There ain't no witchcraft that can stand against the will and the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. Point blank, period. Right? The counsel of the Lord standeth forever, the thoughts of his heart to all generations. So, you know, if you know about witchcraft, the witchcraft is all about utilizing the sciences, yeah, to establish your own will, your own heart. Who do you think you are? You ain't achieving this thing, this golden age. We know what you're talking about, but you ain't gonna get no golden age. You're gonna get golden fire and judgment. That's what you're gonna get. That's the only thing that's gonna be golden. Them flames taking the piss. All right, but we gotta stay on our square. You know, these men are doing their thing on the left hand side. We gotta do our thing on the right hand side, so we don't fall to them before they fall. All right, let's get that. You know, that's why the scripture says what it says. See, these average everyday people out here, they're under spells. They don't even know it, man. The American population is a people that's on the most spells. Then they're under every form of witchcraft, like times a million. That they don't even know it. From like every form of witchcraft that's ever been invented has been piled onto the American public. That's why America is so special. That's why it's the mistress of witchcrafts, man. Babylon the Great. Because the American public is under extreme witchcraft, man. Whether you want to talk about the pharmakia that they're under, the media, the signs, the symbols, the sigils, the tattoos. The rituals are just every Saturday, there's, you know, every day there's rituals being performed, right? They don't even know. They're ignorant to the rituals because they see the rituals as entertainment. They don't even know. All them people were there at the inauguration, giving all their energy over to that, and don't even really know what's happening. They're under spells, but the elect ain't under a spell, and you have to stay covered the right way. Otherwise, you're going to be taken in this witchcraft. Right? Ephesians 6:11. Put on the whole armor of God that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Because these men are moving mad out here with the witchcraft. High level witchcraft is happening every day. And like I said, that inauguration is a high level witchcraft event, man. It's not just some administrative ceremony. No, it's a high level witchcraft that was going on, and all the witches were in attendance. And over the weekend, they had all the witches and the warlocks. They were having their own processions to bless Donald Trump. All up in Silicon Valley, they were having their sacrifices and their seances and all sorts. Oh, yeah, you're crazy. Okay, you keep going. This ain't for you then. We trying to show you the reality of the world that we live in. This world has always been spooky. And if you say you believe in the Bible and you don't understand that there's spookiness, then you need to go back and read the Bible again. Because you see there's magi's in the Bible that were turning sticks into snakes. For real. So if you don't understand that witchcraft exists, then you're living in a la-la land. And that's what they've managed to convince the majority of the public, the majority of people. They don't even understand when they're being worked on. But we know, and then we fight against it through the Spirit. Ephesians 6:11, put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood. Right? This fight that we fight isn't just a physical fight. There's a whole spiritual side to this fight, man. But against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness is in high places. Right? Demons, man. Spirits that these people converse and operate with and under. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth. That's why you got to stand on truth, which is in the scriptures. and having the breast, and which is what they take away from the people. They try and confuse the people because they don't want the people to operate under the vibration of truth. So there's always a million different forms of different disinformation, disinfo agents, COINTELPRO, because they want to muddy the waters and make it very difficult to find and see the truth. But the Lord shall guide his elect. Yeah. And having on the breastplate of righteousness, right, which is in Yahushua, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace, above all taking the shield of faith. So you must be armed with faith, meaning belief in the Most High and his word. Because when you stray away from the belief in the Most High and his Son and his word, that's how these demons are going to get you, man. And next thing you know, you're going to be out there playing Democrat or playing Republican and all this foolishness or whatever other trap they got set up for you. Wherefore you shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. Right? Because that's what these men do every day. Just cast spells on people. And you see it. These people are under a spell. And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. We cut these people with the word of the Most High, with the truth of the Lord. And that's how we got to keep teaching this word. Because that's how we battle. And so you got to know the word in order to use it. Our people don't know the word, especially these men in the churches. That's why they're under the biggest spell that you could ever find. It's these people in these churches. These occult churches. That's why these people in the churches, they're all caught up in these politics. Yeah, because they're under spells. Because the Lord ain't dealing with them. You ain't seen us getting caught up in it. Because we understand. All right. But anyway, I just wanted to touch on that, man, and just point that out, that, you know, what Elon was doing with the so-called Nazi symbol, it goes before the Nazis. And these men are basically channeling the spirit of Rome, because America is Rome all over again. And they keep mentioning Rome. They keep mentioning it because they're channeling that spirit. All right. But that's prophecy. All right. So if that, I'm going to say shalom.